Good
Good
If I can
morning.
morning. Remember how to do the start, let's get started on three. One, two, three.
I'm
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 ready.
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 I want to talk about discipline this morning. You know, there's a moment in every person's life when motivation stops being enough. Motivation is power, but it's also unreliable. It comes and it goes. Some days you wake up, you're ready to attack the day. You feel focused, energized, and unstoppable. And then there's other days the alarm goes off, your body's tired, your mind is crowded, and every excuse starts to sound reasonable. There's where discipline begins. Discipline's not about feeling ready. It's about doing what is needed to be done when you feel ready. It is getting up when the bed is warm. It's training when your body is sore. It is studying when your friends are relaxing. It is making difficult calls, having uncomfortable conversations, finishing the project, keeping the promise, and taking responsibility even when nobody's watching. Sorry, my script went away. It is because the truth is simple. Your life will not be built by what you intend to do with it. It'll be built by what you do repeatedly. Your results don't care about your excuses. The weight doesn't care that you're tired. The deadline doesn't care that you're overwhelmed. Your goals don't care whether the conditions are perfect or not. The world is still there. The work is still there. And you have two choices: make an excuse or make progress. A warrior mentality is not about pretending you're never afraid. It's not about yelling louder than everyone else or acting tough for that attention. It's about control. It's about owning your decisions. It's about being the person who can be counted on when the circumstances become very hard. Real strength is quiet. It's the person who shows up early, the person who prepares, the person who keeps their world in their control. It's the person who looks in the mirror when something else is going wrong and asks, "What can I do better?" Not who can I blame? Not who is going to help me with this? Not why is this happening? Not who failed me, but what is my responsibility here and how do I make it better? That question changes everything. Maybe you didn't create the problem. Maybe somebody else made a mistake. Maybe life handed you an unfair situation. All of that can be true. But once you stand in front of the problem, it is now yours to handle. You may not control everything that happens around you. You do control your response to everything that happens. You control your preparation. You control your attitude. You control whether you move forward or you repeat the excuses that you've used before. Ownership is power. The moment you blame everyone else, you give away your power. You give away your ability to improve. You wait for someone else to make that change. You wait for better circumstances. You wait for the perfect opportunity. But disciplined people do not wait. They assess the situation, they make a plan, and they execute that plan. They do the work. That is the difference. Everybody wants confidence. Few people are actually willing to earn it. Confidence is not something you receive before an action. Confidence is something you build through taking that action. It comes from keeping promises to yourself. Every time you say, "I'm going to train," and then you train, you build the trust in yourself. Every time you say, "I'm going to wake up early," and you get up early, you build the trust in yourself. Every time you say, "I'm going to finish this task," and you finish it on time, you build the trust in yourself. That's self-respect. And self-respect is not built talking tough. It's built being tough and reliable. You don't need to announce your goals to the world. You don't need applause. You don't need a perfect plan, a perfect gym, a perfect schedule, or a perfect starting point. You need to start. Start tired. Start uncertain. Start with what you have. Start where you are, but just start. Because the hardest part for almost everybody is starting the beginning. Go out and start something today and make today remarkable. Have a great day, everybody.